I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your Bullish Bit brought to you by Bitrefill.com, your one-stop shop for living on a Bitcoin standard. Sign up and grab gift cards for eSIMs, gaming, e-commerce, your travel needs, food, and much more, and you can buy them all with Bitcoin and Lightning. Sign up today and use code BTC Sessions 10 for some special perks.
The reason why I like the 1 year time frame instead of tomorrow is I believe Bitcoin is inevitably going to pump as it does with every cycle. And I would rather have the ETF come when Bitcoin is some very crazy number and push the hype into some stupid number than get, for example, like you choose Gary's option of tomorrow and we go to 30 to 45K overnight. And then there's some other like little run to 50, if I could, I'm okay waiting, like my time horizon is so deep, like just let this thing happen. And then also it gives more people a chance to build better tools for Bitcoin.
Would you take Hyperbitcoinization tomorrow as opposed to 12 months' time?
I do not think the Bitcoin protocol or network is ready to handle that. And I think it would cause some pretty substantial issues with individuals not basically being able to custody their Bitcoin properly and causing just as much pain as rugs would be. I just think that we are still so early into people understanding what Bitcoin is at a technological level. Like most people in traditional finance get into Bitcoin, the structure of even blocks is just a completely foreign concept. And I would hate to see we rush hyper-Bitcoinization and figure out that a lot of institutions weren't ready to be custodying people's time and value. And these tools that keep getting built all the time, we even have stuff like silent payments coming up that are going to be incredibly cool and allow people to preserve, like you said, BTC Sessions privacy. Bitcoin, I think it's going to be slower than most expect in terms of the hyper-Bitcoinization. I would love to see it. I just don't think we technologically are ready for hyper-Bitcoinization in terms of just people's fundamental understanding of how Bitcoin works. And there are the consequences it presents. Like in computer science, most things don't actually really matter too much. Like if you're building rockets and cars, safety, yes, that's why people are very well educated. There are very good practices for this. But usually most mistakes like at Meta or Facebook, the worst you can do is you can crash the service and cost them a bunch of revenue. With Bitcoin, if, for example, you send F2 Pool a $500,000 fee, which happened because of your code being messed up, you're kind of at the mercy of them being the good guy or potentially giving it back to you. It might be a bad action to do that. But yeah, overall, I just think that Bitcoin developers and people that develop on Bitcoin need just more time to build very robust industrial grade tools before we start kind of, hey world, we're 100% ready for 8 billion people to come on Bitcoin. And then the last kind of note on that is there is a block-based demand, right? And we don't have right now the tool to on-chain everybody tomorrow. Like we can do quite a few people, but 8 billion is not happening. I don't believe long-term it even needs to. We will get there. But as of tomorrow, no, there's no hyper-Bitcoinization that will happen tomorrow, just purely on the basis that we're not ready technologically in terms of the protocol. And second, there's the block space demand. It's not there. Like the demand's there, just the supply of block space. And you can't waver on that block space because once you get rid of the property of decentralization, you've killed off what makes Bitcoin work, like what Bitcoin is.